Welcome to the first public of writing sprints here on the channel. Hope we're going to be doing this daily, Monday through Friday. But before we do that, let me go ahead and run my intro. So let me find it. There we go. Hi. So the plan is that Monday through Friday, from between 6 and 8, I'm going to come on and do 2 writing sprints, which is I'm going to write for 25 minutes, take a break for 5 minutes, and then write for another 25 minutes. Just to kind of get my writing daily back, because I've really lost it over the last couple of years because I'm a teacher and my time does not belong to me. My screen is up in a different place so I can see the chat while I'm doing this. Anyway, so how it works doing writing sprints live is I basically do this. Then I share my tab and I'll pull it up now. I share my tab with my Pomodoro. So here it is. All right. So there it is right there. And I'll do it for 25 minutes. I'll play a little music while we're doing it. And then I'll come back when the timer runs out. So what we're working on currently is Fool Me Twice, Book 2. I am working on chapter 41. It is a 7-scene chapter. I wrote the first 3 scenes last week, last Monday, the last time I actually had time to work on it. Tonight, my hope, my dream, my plan is I have 4 scenes. I'm going to try to do 2 scenes every 25 minutes so that I can finish this chapter tonight. That would be a lovely dream. My long-term goal for this week is to finish Act 1, which is, it's a 6 chapters total. Tonight, if I finish this chapter tonight, it would get me halfway there. It's a beautiful dream I have. I do have a hard out. We are going to be finishing sometime between 8 and 8:15. I'm not going to go any later than that, depending on the 5-minute break. It should be done by 8 because, I have to go lay down and get ready because I'm old now, and I have to be up at 5:15. So I am going to, let me see. Okay, so where are we? I'm going to switch to the screen, to the full cinema screen. I'll mute my mic. I'll play some background music while you guys are listening, and I'll check in and let you know how it is. All right. So let's see. Do we want to play Feeding the Ducks? Call this Feeding the Ducks. Doesn't feel right. Let's try. No, we'll stay with lo-fi. All right. Give me 1 second. I have to set my volume so that I can mute this. Okay. And now I'm going to go start my timer and mute my mic. See you guys in 25 minutes. All right, let me remember to unmute my mic because I forgot to unmute my mic when I was doing a live stream on my Patreon channel. And like I literally talked for 15 minutes, completely forgot to mute the mic. Very frustrating. Very, very annoying. All right, I am going to start my timer for my break. My goal was to finish 2 scenes. I did not finish 2 scenes. I did finish 1. I wrote a Valentine and Stefan scene, which is a 731 words. And then I'm halfway through a Drew and Curtis scene. It's about 212 words. And by halfway, it's probably more like 30 to 35%. So I'm pretty happy with that. I wrote about 1,000 words, to be honest. It's not bad for a Monday night. Let's see. And looks like Ange did manage to show up, but she forgot she muted her YouTube. So hi, I hope you were able to get something going. I think that there's a small chance that I'm not going to finish tonight for this chapter, but maybe we'll write a little bit longer than the 25. Maybe I just won't write in the sprint. It just very much depends on how long this Jason and Michael scene is going to be. And to be honest, I only added it because I didn't have a Jason and Michael's. I didn't have a Jason scene in this chapter. So there is a chance that I might actually delete it and just add Jason to this Elizabeth scene at the end so that Jason's still in the chapter. And then I won't have as many scenes. So that's kind of what I'm leaning towards at the moment. All right. Fool Me Twice, man. This book has been a giant pain in my ass since the day I figured out I was going to write it. And I only wrote it out of spite. I don't know if anybody remembers this. Back in 2019, I would put up a poll and I was like, what do you know? I don't remember exactly what the term of it, like, what do you guys want to read? And I put up the different ideas, and Broken Girl, I think, ended up winning, or at least, but like someone said, I won't read this book. I don't read anything with Franco in it. I won't read it. Like, just like, and I'm just like, challenge accepted. You hate this idea so much, I'm going to write it. And I don't know why. And now I hate myself for doing it. Maybe I should have left this one on. No, because I just realized that the book I planned for book 2 is too long. It needs to be more than, and it's like I had already, this book is ridiculous. So when I first started conceiving this book in 2019, it was going to be 1 book. And I remember kind of like complaining that it was going to be really long. And then I decided at that point, I was going to split it into 2. Then 2020, and I think 2019, it doesn't quite work out. I know I need to take it back to I know I need to take a break from it, and I need to come back to the drawing board, and then I take a break, and I go and write Fool Me Twice. No, sorry, I go and write For the Broken Girl, and then I wrote Mad World Book 3. And then I came back to Fool Me Twice in the fall of 2020. And then I realized it needed to be a trilogy because, you've met me. And then I spent a year trying to plan book 2, and I realized I had too much story, so it needed to be 4 books. Now, I'm writing book 2, and I realize Act 1, which is only honestly ever supposed to be like 10% of a story, Act 1, is 22 chapters. So here's what we did, and this is a preview. So what we did for my Discovery live stream, which I did at 25 minutes, I am breaking Fool Me Twice into shorter books. So it's not going to be 4 books. It's looking more like it's going to be 6 or 7, but they're going to be much, much shorter so that there's a quicker turnaround. So this first book here, book 2, is 22 chapters. I'll write it, I'll edit it, I'll put it out, I'll work on a different project, and then I'll finish up, and then so I'll do it what I was doing at Mad World. It could be 7 books, it could be 8 books, I don't know. I've given up on figuring out this. I'll be writing this. I used to make jokes about how I was going to be writing Mad World until I literally died, and I really feel like, nope, Fool Me Twice is the one I'm going to die before I finish, aren't I? But, I look at it this way. I think that in a lot of ways, the magnitude of what that Jason and Drew storyline should have been, we should still be seeing ripple effects of it on the canvas today. And that story basically went away after, like, Faison died, right? Story just went away. Drew never fucking got his memories back, although you'd never know that because if you watch the show now, I don't know who that man is. That man is not Drew. I don't know what the hell's going on. He's not Drew. Hashtag not my Drew. All right. Billy Miller's Drew never got his memories back. He walked on an elevator, and that was the last we saw him until Cameron Matheson came in and decided to play the Ryan Lavery version of Drew. Nope. So, but like, Drew never got his memories back. Jason disappeared from his own story. It became the Peter August story. Absolutely not. Nope. Nope. No interest in doing that. Absolutely. No. So, and I'm okay with it. I have a lot of story. I want to tell it right. So we'll take the time I need to take it. But I think breaking it into shorter books is going to make everybody happier, including myself, because sometimes when my books are too long, I feel like I'm getting slogged in and I just like, I'm trapped. And that's what happened with Mad World. Is Mad World book 3 ended up becoming so long, I almost jumped off a cliff. All right. So we are at our 25 minutes. That's our second. We're halfway through the night. I hope you guys are enjoying this, especially if you're coming back and watching it later. And hope I know you're in the chat. Hope you're working on something interesting. So I will head back to my music, turn it on, and start my timer. I will also mute myself. right. I am done. I'm only halfway through the final scene. Ended up taking a turn I wasn't planning for it to take, but I'm not mad about it. So I am not finished this chapter. I'm going to finish it tomorrow because I think I want to rethink what I want to do with this particular scene between Elizabeth and Jason. But I did write 3 scenes, which is good. I doubled the chapter. I'll finish it tomorrow. And it was a total word count of, well, 2,000. But that's okay because, I'm tired and that happens, right? So, hope you guys liked watching the inaugural writing sprints. If you watch it back, I don't know, you join me tomorrow, whatever, I'll be here. It'll probably be closer to 6:30 tomorrow because I definitely hate writing and staying on the computer till like 8:00. I like to go and like relax earlier than this. But thank you for joining me. Really happy to have gotten some work done. Really happy to be making some progress with this book because I definitely felt like for a long time, book 2 was just like this imaginary thing we were never going to get to. So we're getting there. You will actually get to read it this year unless a terrible tragedy happens. So I'll see you guys. Oh, and so Anne just checking in with what she finished. So she's printing things, compiling and wrapping. That's awesome. I'm so glad, like the focusing, this doesn't have to just be for writing. I do a lot of 25-minute sprints for other things, for work, just so I don't work too long. Sometimes I'll read. Right now I am working my way through They Were Her Property. It's about white women as slave owners of the American South. It's been sitting on my bookshelf for like ages, and I haven't been able to finish it. So it's like I really like to try to focus for nonfiction. So I put that on for 25 minutes. So 25 minutes are always useful. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Thank you for coming.